Welcome back to part 2 of looking for yerba de mansa. So I came to a harder area because I know that the yerba here will be a little more pure, but look at all these burls. If I knew somebody would buy them, man. And then this cool little spot, you can tell people have been drinking here, fishing. But you can see, I can hear people out there in the distance right now. Rounds out. So somebody was recently here. Pretty crazy. So this area right here is called the berry fields inside here. There's actually gooseberries, and there are mulberries, and wild cherries, and plums. And literally, I'm walking through a little mulberry forest. And you can see whenever they come through, they clear out a bunch of it and just kind of grind it all down. But that's a good mulberry tree right there. Look how big these are. These were all cut down last year. That's how fast mulberries grow. That's literally, I don't even know how tall. Holy moly. And that whole area right here, this is all fruit trees. So usually around June, oh my goodness, this is a spot to come. And could definitely be cutting off clones all day out here and just be making wild mulberry plants to turn around and use. It's actually fabulous stuff for jerky. Whenever you smoke it, or if you smoke chili with it, oh my god, it tastes like bacon. These little trails we're seeing right here are actually beaver trails. And there's 3 good beaver points out that way. I'm actually following the game trail as we speak. And you can see he avoids this little section here. Now I got their own little way in and out of this area. And you can see this is going to be a salt cedar. They're starting to take over this little section right here. And there's baby cottonwood saplings all over here. So there's a stump of cottonwood here. And yeah, a lot of cool stuff here. Got ourselves some coyote prints right here. So they're coming through, probably hunting out the rabbits. So now I'm getting into like a little prairie section around here, as you can see. A lot of wild grasses, a lot of buffalo stickers up the wazoo everywhere here. You see all the babies that came up. And follow this game trail. So you can see how they're coming here for water. Instead of go over there. You can actually see all the different game trail marks here. And this is going to be like a natural runoff. They dig down and the water is just right there because we're right by the river. So this is going to stay this height in the water. And see there's stuff burrowing here. I would too if I was some little critter over here by this little waterside property. You can see they've been all over. Coyotes probably coming over here to drink. A lot of these dang freaking, what's it called? To get dragged around by all animals. Foxes and coyotes especially. As you can see, I just got a nice little array of them right now. But you asked me, why would I be walking through an area like this? Well, a lot of people aren't walking through here because of the stickers. It's the best way to find stuff through here. You can see remnants of old stuff, like all this glass from somebody dumping it at one point in time. Cool little arroyo that probably has some really cool rocks stashed inside of it if I actually kind of sipped it through. Let's take a gander. Now I'm curious. There's always something good in here, dude. Especially whenever you wet them. A little sandbank. You can tell this has just been turning into a stream. This whole area floods for about 2 months, and then it's just mud for about another 2 months during the summertime. So it does become difficult to access. So you want to take advantage of what you can. Like, there's a game trail here. I always like to follow the game trails because they're going to lead you to all the stuff that everyone else is going to ignore. Like right here, we got raccoon tracks. See those little feet mark? It's like a little tiny person's hand. So there's a family of raccoons probably living up in that tree right there. It does look hollow, actually. See, they come down here. And yeah, I would suspect that. Okay. Usually there's going to be abundance of fecal matter around wherever they stay below. But I'm going to guess they're in one of the hollows of this tree here. Living in there. Maybe some living in there. But they got water on different points that hit here, so I can see why they'd want to be here. These are rabbit tracks right here. Coyote that stalked them. See, he's kind of just going around. Somebody probably walked through here yesterday. Those are dog tracks right there with that guy. Yeah, these are rabbit tracks. You can even see where the rabbit squatted down right here, trying to avoid whatever was coming. Pretty much close by where I started originally. So let's go down this way. As they say, always check out stuff along the way. If curiosity piques it. Look at that, isn't that crazy? See a person and a dog. Something, yeah, dog dragging its collar, it looks like. So I'm going to try to head towards this tree and check out for yerba. Yerba usually grows specifically around cottonwoods. They have a very specific environment that they like. And this one's a multitude of environments mixed together. So it's a little more sparser in this area. And I understand why other areas are talking about how they're not having yerba anymore. Now, yerba de mats is a very powerful herb. Really unique. Cleanses your whole body. It's pretty much a cure-all besides the fact of the urinary tract disease infection. Wow, I ain't no yerba here. And just to show you what it looks like out here in the Rio. See a little farm right there. A bunch of loose sand here. Kind of started following this guy's trail because it seems off from everything else. Oh, those little marks right there. Got a little. It's a little baby rabbit actually that's coming in and out around there. And then bigger one right here. It's actually a cat, and that's a rabbit. Large one. Little baby rabbits. Might be mice too. You can see how they're coming through. Something hunts through here. And then you can see somebody came through. Same curiosity as me. More tracks. It's a cat. That's interesting. And that goes to the soil, to the soil, randomly all over. So this area, I'm not seeing any footprints. And to be honest with you, this is a flood, like little area, floodplain. And I'm thinking that might be a more viable spot right there to hunt these herbs. But curiosity brought me this way real quick. Let's take a gander. Look at that, there's a game trail going all the way across right here. Raccoons. Looks like I stumbled on a very old dumping ground. Look how old all that is. Oh wow. Look how clear this little section is though. This would be a cool little spot. Shame people do this. That looks like the newest thing here. Which way to go? Should I go there or do I dwindle in there real quick? That looks safe. That looks dangerous. Let's go for that. Look at all these little game. I'd say it's a family of coyotes living around here for sure. See how they're running through. Look at that old bottle somebody shot. How cool. Yep. Maybe there might be even more cooler, older stuff in here. Look at that. The old Jim Beam bottle. Wow. Yeah. Cool thing about exploring a place like this, just remember, always look to that way if you can see the mountains, which is going to be east. And then off to the right, look for the big clear sky. And you'll notice you're going west. Now, north and south does suck if you get mixed up at that, but most of the time you kind of have a general idea. Look at all this. This is cool. Look at all these game trails. You tell them nobody leaves the safety of that little loop. It's freaking gorgeous. Looks like it just cleared out a long ways in, and then it gets brushy all the way back there. And then we got the forest here. So I thought this was really weird. You see the little trail coming in. You can tell they're definitely living in there. But I think I found where they all just gang up and dance. Because you can see it's barely outskirted. And they just go up and down right here. Wow, that's a trip, man. It keeps on going and going and going, man. This place, I could easily walk all the way to Berlin.